Hey guys, welcome back to the next zip code. Today what we have in front of us is my new custom AR-15. I'll go over it briefly. I've designed this gun hopefully for precision at longer range, and we'll see how well it does. I'm kind of gonna do a baseline accuracy test with it today with just factory Hornady 75 grain match ammunition and see what it does at 600 yards. I'll go over the gun briefly. We have a Luth AR buttstock. It's fully adjustable cheek piece and butt plate. We got the Ergo Tactical grip, have a Trigger Tech trigger, A2 armament upper and lower receiver set, a JB bolt carrier group. We have an Ergo handguard. The barrel is chambered in the 223 Wild. It's a 20-inch Krieger with a 1 in 7.7 twist. We've got the Thunder Beast 338 Ultra can on the front. We've got the Vortex Viper PST 5-25 mil adjustable scope on top. Got the side shot scope cam on the other side that I can run my cell phone to video through the scope with a mirror system so you can see what I'm seeing while I shoot. I'm gonna see what a 10-shot group will do at 600 yards. Alright, so we're gonna test out 10 shots of factory Hornady ammunition, the 75 grain tap ammunition here at 600 yards. There's virtually no wind. I'm just going to aim at the dot on the 600 yard target and see where we go. I'm just going to hold the same spot each time and see what kind of a group we get with 10 shots. So. All right, I did more than 10 shots, but I wanted to see just how consistent it was. There's hardly any wind out here, and I wanted to get the barrel good and warm so I kind of get an idea of what a string of fire could be would do to this barrel. And it is factory ammunition. Nothing like what my bolt guns would do, but it's still, you know, good, I think, for this range. Is something I can work with. So let's go up to the target, take a look at it. Okay guys, so we're at the target now. Not the greatest group in the world. I believe this is a 13 shot string. I have this milk jug for comparison for group size. If you look at it, I would have still probably missed the jug once or twice out of that group. Not the happiest with the group. The SD must not, which is a standard deviation, must not be the greatest for that load. I haven't run it through my chronograph to see, but there's quite a bit of vertical spread. Horizontal's not terrible, but it's not great either. I felt like most of my shots were pretty good when I squeezed it off. It could be that this impact was my error. Felt like that one may have been my error, where it may have gone just slightly high. So maybe these all felt good to me right here. And yeah, I can pretty well spread it with my hand. I don't have the biggest hands in the world, more like a medium size hand. At least, I mean, the gun is consistent as far as this group pattern, which is good. I would just like to see that a lot smaller, meaning I'd like to see it less than half of that. I don't know if that's possible, at least with a 5-shot group. Watching through my scope as I was shooting, I don't even think a 5-shot group was that small. But when I shoot the 10 shots, I like to do that for my own kind of thoughts on the gun to see what it's capable of doing. When you shoot these like precision matches, you're shooting 10-shot groups or strings of fire, and it's really handy to see what your barrel does over the course of that string. Because if I'm aiming at a spot this large at 600 yards, and if I miss, it could be not because I wasn't doing my job, but because the gun has that much variation in it at 600 yards. So that would still work good for a coyote gun at 600 yards. I just wouldn't trust it any further than that. My custom bolt action 223 that thing will put 5 shots inside of 3 inches at this distance with these conditions. So I appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you enjoyed or learned a little bit from this. We're going to continue on with this rifle, see what we can get out of it for accuracy. I've never been a real AR-15 guy. I like the platform, the interchangeable parts that go back and forth between guns, and I'd like to see if I can get one that I feel really confident in to make long-range precision shots and have it ultra reliable as well. So until next time, guys, stay safe and keep shooting. And one more thing, guys, I'd really be interested in knowing what you think is acceptable accuracy for this distance with an AR-15. Like I said, I'm not really used to shooting that many AR-15s or knowing the precision capabilities of these guns. So just write in the comments below what you think is good or acceptable, and I'd be interested in reading that. Thanks a lot.